Поздравляю с праздником, великим нашим праздником. Поздравляю с праздником, великим нашим праздником.
победы в Великой Отечественной войне построены. Генерал-полковник Анашкин.
Вольно!
Для парада вознаменования 80-й годовщины победы в Великой Отечественной войне построены. Генерал-полковник Анашкин.
Вольно!
Поздравляю вас всех. Поздравляю, спасибо.
Внимание! Говорит и показывает Москва. Слушайте и смотрите Красную площадь. Парад Победы! Внимание! Говорит и показывает Москва. Слушайте и смотрите Красную площадь. Парад Победы!
Парад! Над государственный флаг Российской Федерации и знамя Победы! Смирно! Для встречи слева! Накра! армии стариков. Товарищ министр обороны Российской Федерации, войска Московского гарнизона для парада во знаменовании 80-й годовщины победы в Великой Отечественной войне построены командующий парадом генерал армии Старуков.
Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. 80-й годовщиной победы, товарищи, в Великой Отечественной войне. Поздравляю вас с 80-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Верховный главнокомандующий вооруженными силами Российской Федерации, войска Московского гарнизона к параду во знаменовании 80-й годовщины Победы в Великой Отечественной войне готовы. Министр обороны Российской Федерации Белоусов. Товарищ Верховный главнокомандующий вооруженными силами Российской Федерации, войска Московского гарнизона, граждане России, параду во знаменовании 80-й годовщины Победы в Великой Отечественной войне готовы. Товарищи министр солдаты и Российской Федерации Белоусов,
сержанты и старшины, мичманы и прапорщики, товарищи офицеры, генералы и адмиралы. Поздравляю вас с 80-летием Победы в Великой Отечественной войне. Сегодня всех нас объединяют чувства радости и скорби, гордости и благодарности, преклонения перед поколением, которое, дорогие граждане России, дорогие ветераны жизни, уважаемые свободу и мир. Для товарищи солдаты и матросы, мы верно храним сержанты и старшины, мичманы и прапорщики, и товарищи офицеры, генералы и адмиралы. Праздник 9 мая. Поздравляю вас с 80-летием Победы для всего народа, в Великой Отечественной войне. Семьи, для каждого из сегодня нас. Всех нас объединяют наши отцы, радости, деды и прадеды. Гордости и благодарности и завещали нам защищать поколение, которое сокрушило нацизм, твердо отстаивать свои национальные интересы, завоевало свободу, нашу тысячелетнюю историю, культуру. Мы традиционно храним память об этих исторических, все, что нам триумфальных событиях, что свято для нас. И как наследники победителей мы помним, отмечаем Второй мировой войны, праздник 9 мая и никогда не согласимся с искажением ее событий. Как самый главный для страны, попытками для всего народа, палачей, для каждой семьи, подлинных победителей, для каждого из нас. Наш долг, наши отцы, отстаивать честь деды и бойцов и командиров Красной Армии Отечества. Великие завещали нам защищать Родину. Разных представителей разных твердо отстаивать свои национальные интересы в мировой истории, нашу тысячелетнюю русскими солдатами, культуру, традиционные Россия была ценности. И будет несокрушимой преградой для нацизма, дорого, русофобии, что свято для антисемитизма. Мы помним будет уроки бороться с бесчинствами и никогда не согласимся этих агрессивных, разрушительных идей с попытками оправдать палачей и оболгать на нашей стороне победителей. Вся страна, наш долг, общество, отстаивать народ, честь, поддерживают участников специальной военной операции. Мы гордимся их смелостью и решительностью. Силой представителей разных всегда приносила нам навсегда только победу в мировой истории русскими солдатами. Советский Союз принял на себя самые свирепые, несокрушимые преграды для нацизма. Русофобии, миллионы людей, антисемитизм, лишь мирный труд будет бороться с бесчинствами, и нас творят поборники на всех высотах, плацдармах и рубежах. Правда, определили исход на нашей Второй мировой войны. Вся страна, безоговорочными победами, народ в крупнейших поддерживают участников специальной военной операции. Мы гордимся их смелостью и решительностью, мужеством защитников Белоруссии, которая всегда приносила нам врага только победу, стойкостью участников обороны Брестской крепости. Советский Союз принял на себя Одессы и Севастополя, беспощадные удары Тулы, Смоленска. Миллионы людей, героизмом наших жителей блокадного Ленинграда, взяли в руки отвагой всех, и нас сражался на фронте, на всех партизанских плацдармах и рубежах. Доблестью исход под огнем врага Второй мировой войны.
Кто трудился в тылу, не жалея себя,
в крупнейших
на пределе сил.
Под Москвой планы нацистов по захвату Советского Союза разбились о поистине железное единство Белоруссии, которые первыми встретили героизм народа был стойкостью всех участников обороны Брестской крепости и тяжелую ношу войны. Одессы и Севастополя, огромным Мурманск, жителей Средней Азии, Смоленска, Кавказе. Героизмом жителей блокадного Ленинграда, эшелоны со всем, в чем нуждался всех, кто сражался на фронте, в партизанских отрядах, нашли свой второй дом, сотни тысяч тех, кто под огнем врага, и с ними делились кровом,
кто
хлебом,
трудился в тылу, не жалея себя, на пределе сил.
Мы чтим каждого ветерана Великой Отечественной по захвату Советского Союза, склоняем головы перед памятью всех, железное единство, отдал свою жизнь за победу. Героизм народа перед памятью был массовым. Дочерей все республики несли общую тяжелую ношу войны. Дедов, прадедов, был вклад мужей Средней Азии, жен, Кавказе, братьев, сестер, бесперебойно родных, друзей, со всем, в чем нуждался. Склоняем головы перед нашими боевыми товарищами, погибшими смертью храбрых в праведном бою за Россию эвакуированных людей. С ними объявляется кровом, минута молчания, сердечным теплом. Мы чтим каждого ветерана Великой Отечественной войны. Склоняем головы перед памятью всех, кто отдал свою жизнь за победу. Перед памятью сыновей, дочерей, отцов, матерей, дедов, прадедов, мужей, жен, братьев, сестер, родных, друзей. Склоняем головы перед нашими боевыми товарищами, погибшими смертью храбрых в праведном бою за Россию. Объявляется минута молчания. Дорогие друзья, в огненную орбиту Второй мировой войны было вовлечено почти 80% населения планеты. Полный разгром нацистской Германии, милитаристской Японии, их сателлитов в разных регионах мира свершился общими усилиями стран Объединенных Наций. Мы всегда будем помнить, что открытие Второго фронта в Европе Дорогие друзья, в огненную орбиту Второй мировой войны было вовлечено почти 80% населения планеты. Полный разгром нацистской Германии, милитаристской Японии, их сателлитов в разных регионах мира свершился общими усилиями стран Объединенных Наций. Мы всегда будем помнить, что открытие Второго фронта в Европе
Parade, attention.
Равнение направо. Батальонно. Марш! Одного линейного дистанции. Первый батальон прямо. Остальные направо.
Торжественное шествие войск возглавляет.
Leading the marching troops is the parade commander, Army General Oleg Salukov.
Равнение направо.
На Красной площади воспитанники Московского
Marching across Red Square
имени генерала
are the cadets of the Moscow Military Music College, named after Lieutenant General Valery Khalilov. In 1940, young musicians were first entrusted with the honor of opening the military parade on Red Square. For 85 years, their drumming has set the rhythm and pace of the parade formations. Leading the marching troops is the parade commander of the college, General and artist of Russia, Colonel Alexander Gerasimov. Marching past the stands are the flag groups carrying the state flag of the Russian Federation, The banner of the Russian Red Forces are the cadets of the Moscow Military Music College. The flag named after Lieutenant General Valery Halilov from all three branches of the armed forces were first entrusted with the honor of opening the military parade and the Navy on Red Square. For 85 years, their drumming set the rhythm and pace of the parade formations. Leading the parade formation is the head of the college, honored artist of Russia, Colonel Alexander Gerasimov. The historical section of the parade begins with banners representing the 10 fronts of marching past the stands of the great patriotic war, carrying the state flag of the Russian Federation, the banner of the Russian armed forces, and the victory banner. The flag group is escorted by an honor guard from all three branches of the armed forces, 45 battle flags of legendary aerospace forces and military units, all from the these sacred relics are carried by the heirs to the heroism and glory of the great patriotic war veterans. The historical section of the parade begins with banners representing the 10 fronts of the final stage, marching in patriotic war, are infantrymen with the famous Mosin rifles. The bloody burden of the war lay heaviest on the infantrymen's shoulders, and they emerged victorious with honor. On Red Square are 45 battle flags of legendary formations and military units. Red Square are wartime military sacred relics are carried by the heirs to the heroism they won air superiority and shattered the patriotic war veterans, the invincibility of Nazi aces.
During the war years, military sailors became a model of parallel courage and bravery, displaying mass heroism in amphibious assaults and naval battles.
And they emerged victorious with honor.
On the march are the sappers and engineers of the Great Patriotic War. They cleared the way for advancing troops, built water crossings, constructed defensive lines, and restored liberated lands to peaceful life.
The invincibility of Nazi aces.
During the war years, military sailors became a model of unparalleled courage and bravery, displaying mass marching through Red Square. Our military scouts, courage, swiftness, and military cunning were the keys to their success. In the first days of the war, border guards on the march are the sappers and engineers of the Great Patriotic War. Under enemy assault, way for advancing, holding their ground while being vastly outnumbered, defending lines and restored liberated lands. Representing the Cossacks is the parade formation of the Cuban Cossack host, led by the host Ataman Alexander Vlasov. During the Great Patriotic War, more than 600,000 Cossacks rose to fight against the fascist invaders. Now marching through Red Square are military scouts, courage, swiftness, and military cunning for the keys to their success. Cavalrymen in the first days of the war, regiments honored cavalry glory. Not a single Moscow Kremlin commandant treated under enemy assault belongs to the Federal Guards holding their ground while being vastly cavalry formations fighting to the all the major battles of the war. Representing the Cossacks Vienna, the parade formation of the Cuban Cossack host, led by the host Ataman Alexander Vlasov. During the Great Patriotic War, more than 600,000 Cossacks rose to fight against the fascist invaders. On Red Square, from the very first days of the war, wartime cavalrymen, Soviet Union, presidential regiments honored cavalry against fascism. It is part of the Moscow Kremlin commandant service, which itself belongs to the Federal Guard nations of the Russian Federation. The cavalry formations took part in all the major battles of the war, liberating Vienna, Berlin, and Prague. Entering Red Square is a unit of the Peacekeeping Brigade of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Commanding the unit is Samir Rizvan Olu. From the very first days of the war, all the peoples of the Soviet Union Red Square is the parade formation of the fight against fascism. Special Forces Brigade, we are all the armed forces of the Republic, military units from the nations, representing the commanding the unit is Colonel Nikolai Smehovich. Entering Red Square is a unit of the representing the armed forces of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Commanding the unit formation of the air assault forces. Samir is led by Colonel Almaz Tuliganov. Joining the parade across Red Square is the parade formation of the National Separate Special Forces Brigade of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Belarus. They are led by Colonel Nurbek, commanding the unit as Colonel Nikolai Smehovich. Representing the armed forces of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the parade formation of country's mobile forces, air assault forces, led by Colonel Almaz Tulistam Sharifzada. Joining the parade is the Honor Guard Battalion. Now marching across Red Square is the Honor Guard Battalion of the Ministry of Defense of Turkmenistan. Commanding the Honor Guard Colonel Nurbek is Dushanbayev, Major General Bashmurat Berdinazarov. Representing the armed forces of Tajikistan is the parade formation of the country's mobile forces, led by Lieutenant Colonel comes the Rustam Sharif of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Uzbekistan. They are led by Colonel Zafarjan. Now marching across Red Square is the Honor Guard Battalion of the Ministry of Defense of Turkmenistan. Commanding the Honor Guard is Major General Bashmurat Berdinazarov. Marching through Red Square are servicemen of Allied armies. Opening the procession are the cadets of the 1st Army Officer Training School of the Vietnam People's Army. Commanding the unit is Lieutenant Colonel Ham Kag Jang. Now comes the parade unit of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Uzbekistan. They are led by Colonel Zafarjan Halikchayev. Entering Red Square is the parade formation of the military police of the Armed Forces of the Arab Republic of Egypt, led by Colonel Mahmoud al-Harsawi. Marching through Red Square are servicemen of Allied armies. Opening the procession are the cadets of the 1st Army Officer Training School of the Vietnam People's Army. Commanding the unit is Lieutenant Colonel Ham Kag Jang. Now joining the parade is the Honor Guard unit of the People's Liberation Army of People's Republic of China. Commanding the formation is entering Red Square is the parade formation of the military police of the Armed Forces of the Arab Republic of Egypt, led by Colonel Mahmoud al-Harsawi. Across Red Square is the parade unit of the People's Army of Laos, led by now joining the parade is the Honor Guard unit of the People's Liberation Army of People's Republic of China. Commanding the formation is Senior Colonel Zhu Wei-min. Joining the parade is a unit of the Armed Forces of Mongolia, led by Lieutenant Colonel Engbatarin Belek Saihan. Marching across Red Square is the parade unit of the People's Army of Laos, led by Lieutenant Colonel Hon Vilai Phon. And now entering Red Square are servicemen of the parade regiments of the Armed Forces of Myanmar. Commanding the unit is Lieutenant Colonel Vin Tat Min. Now joining the parade is a unit of the Armed Forces of Mongolia. Marching through Red Square are young participants in the parade. Belek Saihan. These are the cadets of the Moscow Suvorov Military School. They are led by Colonel Igor Yakimov. And now the school has produced 16 heroes of the Soviet Union regiments of the Armed Forces of Myanmar. Commanding the unit is Lieutenant Colonel Red Square is the parade formation of the Tver Suvorov Military School, led by Colonel Sergei Tundenkov. For its contributions to youth education, the school has been awarded the Order of Honor. Are young participants in the parade. These are entering the parade is the ceremonial formation of the St. Petersburg Nahimov Naval School of the Order of Honor, Colonel Igor Vice Admiral Alexei Maximchuk. The school has produced 6,000 of officers began their study of naval warfare and maritime sciences in this school. Marching across Red Square is the parade formation of the Tver Suvorov Military School, led the cadets of the Kronstadt Sea Cadet Corps. For its contribution to youth education, the school has been awarded the Order of Honor. For 30 years, the Kronstadt Military School has been training future generations of naval ceremonial formation of the St. Petersburg Square are the best of the best from the Russian military patriotic public movement Young Alexei Maximchuk. The movement thousands of officers began their study of naval warfare, leading the formation in the veteran of the special military operation Nikita Kozlov. UN Army members honor and preserve the historical memory of the defenders of the fatherland and serve as role models for their peers. Leading the formation is the head of the corps, Captain First Rank Nikolai Davbeshko. For 30 units in hand, the military school formations of the veterans of the special military operation now enter Red Square. Now leading them are heroes of the Russian Federation, Lieutenant Colonel Russian military patriotic battalion of Young Army. Among them are 20 heroes of the Russian Federation, over 1,800,000 order men and women, and leading the formation is the veteran of the special military operation Nikita Kozlov. UN Army members honor and preserve the historical memory of the defenders of the fatherland and serve as role models for their peers. With the banners of their combat units in hand, the parade formations of the veterans of the special military operation now enter Red Square. Leading them are heroes of the Russian Federation, Lieutenant Colonel procession are students of the Combined Arms Academy. Among them are 20 heroes of the Russian Federation, 44 by the head of the Academy, hero of Russia, 54 recipients of General of Courage, awarded for bravery and valor. The parade formation today consists entirely of officers who participated in the special military operation. These are future commanders of the Russian armed forces. Among them are heroes of the Russian Federation, Mikhail Martsev, Alexei Mishchenko, Mikhail Popov, and Ainur Sofiulin. Opening the ground forces regiment procession military university of the Ministry Arms Academy of the Russian Federation, led by the university led by the head of the Academy, hero Mishutkin. Colonel General is the country's only higher military education today consists entirely in the social sciences aspect of the military special military operation has trained future commanders of the Russian armed forces. Among them are heroes of the Russian Federation, Mikhail Martsev, Alexei Mishchenko of the Soviet Union, Popov, and Ainur of the Russian Federation. Marching across Red Square are the graduates of the Army General of the Cadets Military University of the Ministry of Defense, leading the Russian Federation, the head of the Academy, the University Lieutenant General Igor Mishutkin. The military university is the country's only higher military educational institution specializing in the social sciences necessary for achieving military education. More than 100 logistics officers, 230,000 officers, hero of the Soviet Union, and hero of the titles of Hero of the Soviet Union. You can now see the cadets of the Mikhailovskaya Military Artillery Academy. Leading the parade formation is Major General graduates of the Army Today, Artillery Logistics commanded by graduates of this academy, bringing the head of the academy, Lieutenant General Firepower Romanov. Over 100 heroes of the Soviet Union and the Russian Federation have graduated from this institution. Essential resources to the Army necessary for achieving victory. More than 100 logistics officers have now awarded the titles of Hero leading the unit in Lieutenant Colonel Maria Tashina. Most of the parade participants build on the proud legacy of the Mikhailovskaya Military Artillery Academy. Leading the parade formation is Major General Oleg Yegorov. Today, artillery and missile units commanded by graduates of this academy bring our victory closer. It is represented by officers and cadets of the over 100 heroes of the Soviet Union, and the Russian Federation has graduated from this institution. Colonel General Gennady Zibrov. For 105 years, the Academy has been training top specialists for Soviet and Russian aviation and space exploration. Colonel Maria of May 9, it became the first military educational institution to be awarded the Order of Alexander Nevsky for its contribution to national security, defense readiness, and the training of qualified military personnel. Throughout its history, the Academy's graduates have made significant contributions to the development of national aviation and space programs. Air Force Academy. Among its most renowned alumni is the head of the Academy, Colonel General Gennady Zibrov. Legacy shared 105 years. The Academy has been training top specialists of the Soviet and Russian aviation and space exploration. On the Soviet Union, May 9, the Russian Federation, the first military educational institution to be awarded the graduates Alexander Nevsky for its contribution to national security, defense readiness, and the training of qualified military personnel. Throughout its history, the Academy's graduates have made significant contributions to the development of national aviation and space programs. Now, among its most renowned alumni are Space Academy, Gagarin, and Valentina Tereshkova, a legacy shared by all humankind. More than 1,500 military educational institutions, the Academy proudly bears the name of Alexander and the Russian Federation of the first Russian aircraft, and whose 293 anniversary the country marks this year. For their Today, the Academy serves as the country's premier educational and research center for training highly specialized professionals in the field of missile and space systems. Marching along Red Square is the regiment of the Russian Navy Space Academy under the command of the Academy's higher naval school named after Admiral Ushakov. One of Russia's oldest military educational institutions, the Academy proudly bears the name of Alexander among the finest institutions of the first Russian air training system. Whose 200th anniversary the country marks this year. Today, the Academy serves as the country's premier educational and research center for training highly specialized professionals in the field of missile and space systems. Andrei Klimenko. Over 25,000 naval engineer officers have graduated from this institution. Where is the regiment of the Russian Navy, led by cadets of the Baltic Higher Naval School named after Admiral Ushakov. Commanding the parade formation is Captain First Rank Yuri Marinin. The school is among the finest institutions in Russia's naval officer training system.
Outstanding naval commanders. Monet's illustrious
Marching across Red Square are cadets of the Higher Naval Engineering School. Leading the formation is the head of the school, Rear Admiral Andrei Klimenko. Over 25,000 naval engineer officers have graduated from this institution.
Over 20,000 graduates of the school have served in all fleets of our country. Marching past the grandstands are cadets of the Peter the Great Naval Corps. Leading the parade formation is the head of the corps, for the parade formation, Oleg Peter the Great, strategic missile forces military institution has trained outstanding naval commanders. At the head of the formation is the Academy's illustrious alumni, Lieutenant General Igor Afonin and Kuznetsov. During the war, 66 graduates of the Academy were awarded the title of the Hero of the Soviet Union. Admiral Makarov, Pacific. Today, the Academy trains officers to operate the latest missile systems. The unit is Captain First Rank, will determine the future of Russia's nuclear forces. Over 20,000 graduates of the school have served in all fleets of our country. Branch of the Peter the Great Academy is led by Colonel Sergei Semyonov. Its advanced facilities train officers of military, Peter the Great strategic missile forces, military academy, state-of-the-art missile systems. Such as the formation is the Academy's commandant, Lieutenant General Igor Afonin. During the war, 66 graduates of the Academy were awarded the title of the Hero of the Soviet Union. Today, the Academy trains officers to operate the latest missile systems. See the cadets that will determine the future of Russia's nuclear forces. Command School, named after Army General Parade formation of the Serpukhov-based branch of the Peter the Great Academy. The school's principal is led by Colonel Sergei Semyonov. Its advanced facilities train officers and military have been awarded specialities for their service for combat duty with state-of-the-art during the special military operation, such as 60,000 graduates of the school have forged the glory of the airborne forces through their heroism and courage. Over 200 of them have been awarded the title of Hero of the Soviet Union or Hero of the Russian Federation. On Red Square, you can now see the Moscow cadets of the Patrol Institute of the Federal Security Service of Russia. Leading the parade formation is the Institute's principal, Major General Mikhail Chepik. The parade formation, the warriors in green caps are always ready to be the first to confront the enemy, courageously defending the nation's borders. Plus cadets that have been awarded state honors for their service during the special military operation. Is the parade formation of the engineering school have forged the glory of cadets from the military engineering through their heroism and courage. The main command school, 200 of them in the lead servicemen from the title of Hero of the Soviet Union or Hero of the Russian Federation. Leading the formation is the Academy's principal on the march, Major General Moscow Border Patrol Institute of the Federal Security Service. During the special military operation, leading the parade formation have successfully carried out tasks. Major General fortification construction. The warriors in green caps are always ready to be the first to liberate territories, courageously defending the nation's borders. Next, marching across Red Square Marshal Timoshenko Academy radiation engineering troops and biological cadets from the military engineering academy. Leading the parade formation is the Academy's principal in the lead servicemen from the 1st, 28th and 45th Guards Brigade servicemen. Leading the formation troops, the Academy's principal have been named heroes of the Soviet Union. 5 have been awarded the title during the special military operation. Military engineers have successfully carried out tasks. Next are the servicemen of fortification construction, breach deployment, leading the parade formation of liberated territories, Colonel Igor Orlov. During Next are the cadets of the Marshal Timoshenko Academy of Radiation, Chemical Formation, and Biological Military Police of the Armed Forces. Leading the Russian Federation is the Academy's principal. Formation is Colonel Lieutenant General Igor Yemelyanov. Today, military 28 servicemen are successfully carrying out special assignments in the area. Have been named heroes of the Soviet Union. 5 have been awarded the title of the Hero of Russia. Next are the servicemen of the 38th Railway Cadets of the Civil Defense Academy of the Russian Federation is the brigade's commander, Russian Ministry for Emergency Situation, named after Lieutenant General Mikhailik. Leading the parade formation is the head of the Academy, Lieutenant General Viktor Panchenko. 75,000 graduates of the Academy are always ready to rise to the occasion of the Russian Federation. Leading the formation is Colonel Gennady Makarov. Today, military police personnel successfully carried out special assignments in the area separate the special military operation. Commanding the formation is the division's commander, Major General Dmitry Kuznetsov. The division's personnel cadets from the Civil Defense Academy of the Russian Federation resilience, courage and bravery for emergency situation, named after Lieutenant General 33 heroes of the Soviet Union and the Russian Federation, is the head of the Academy, Lieutenant General Viktor Panchenko. 75,000 graduates of the Academy are always ready to rise to the occasion in any emergency. You can now see the All-Russian Cossack Society, represented by parade formation of the parade units of the Dzerzhinsky and the Great Dawn Operational Division. Leading the formation is the division's commander of the All-Russian Cossack Society. More than 45,000 Cossacks are honorably defending Russia's interests in a special demonstrated extraordinarily resilience, courage and bravery, and awarded the title of the Hero of Russia. Ranks are 33 heroes of the Soviet Union and the Russian Federation.
Bringing the marching part of the parade to a close are the cadets of the Moscow Higher Combined Arms Command School. Leading the parade formation and the school's principal, Major General Roman Benikov. In the harrowing year of 1941, the school earned eternal glory for the unmatched bravery of the Kremlin cadets who gave their lives holding the fascist advance right outside the capital.
The title of the Hero of Russia.
The finest traditions of the Russian warrior live on today in the school's graduates who are officers of the Russian Army. As a testament to this legacy, 135 alumni of the school have been awarded the title Bringing the Marching Hero of the Soviet Union, Hero of Socialist Labor, and Hero of the Russian Federation and School. Leading the parade formation have earned the honor for their heroism during the special military operation. In the harrowing year of 1941, the school earned eternal glory for the unmatched bravery of the Kremlin cadets who gave their lives holding the fascist advance right outside the capital. The finest traditions of the Russian warrior live on today in the school's graduates who are officers of the Russian Army. As a testament to this legacy, 135 alumni of the school have been awarded the titles Hardware of the Hero of the Soviet Union, Conducting Socialist Labor, and Hero of the Russian Federation. Honored artists of Russia. Of these 28 have earned the honor for their heroism during the special military operation. Military musicians perform more than 40 musical pieces. Military band clears Red Square to make way for military Red Square. It showcases 183 pieces of military hardware, honored both legendary vehicles from the time of the General Timofey, cutting-edge models currently employed by the Russian military musicians. The history part of the parade starts with the column of the legendary T-34 tank and the Su-100 self-propelled gun under the colors of the 1st Guards Red Banner Tank Army. The column is commanded by Captain Alexander Vorobyov. During the war, these crews fought their way to Berlin, liberating more than 130 cities in the Soviet Union, Poland, and Germany. It showcases 183 pieces of military hardware, both legendary vehicles from the time of the Great Patriotic War, Red Square, are Russia's contemporary employed by the Russian Army. You can now see the 16th Independent of the legendary T-34 column of all-terrain multi-purpose Su-100 self-propelled gun vehicles and multi-purpose armored tankers with enhanced protection. Captain Alexander Formation is senior lieutenant. During the war, these crews fought their way to Berlin, liberating more than 130 cities in the Soviet Union, Poland, and Germany. Across Red Square is a column of armor-protected special-purpose vehicles. They are designed to transport personnel and material in common areas and provide fire support in the special operations area. You can now see the 16th Independent Guard Special Forces Brigade column of all-terrain multi-purpose Tiger M armored vehicles and multi-purpose armored vehicles with enhanced protection. Leading the formation is Senior Lieutenant Special Armored Vehicles with 4x4 wheel drive, as well as Linza Armored Field Ambulances. Rolling across Red Square is a comprehensive armor-protected special-purpose vehicles. They are designed to transport personnel and material in common areas and provide fire support in the special operations area. Major Artem Shvitkin is at the head of the parade formation. Making their debut today are the BRM-1K combat reconnaissance vehicles of the 136th separate reconnaissance battalions featuring a new combat unit with remote control and dynamic defense system ambulances. Major, they are designed to provide comprehensive support in searching for and evacuating personnel from the battlefield. The column is headed by Major Mikhail. You can now see under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Evgeny Filenkov, the infantry fighting vehicles of the 15th Guards Motor Rifle Regiment of the Shablinsky Regiment with the BRM-1K combat reconnaissance vehicles of the 110 munition and a cutting-edge fire control system featuring a new combat unit with remote control and dynamic defense system. Rolling across Red Square now is a column of infantry fighting vehicles parade formation and advanced IFVs on the Kurganets 25 track platform with the Polha combat module of the 27th Guard Sevastopol Motor Rifle Brigade. Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Zhukov is commanding the parade formation. Colonel infantry fighting vehicles have become reliable assistance for motorized infantry Motor Rifle Regiment of the Shablinsky Regiment with now is the time for a column which includes a 30mm gun and main munition and a cutting-edge fire control tank regiment holding 6 orders. Major Pavel Yakovlev leads the parade formation. A column of infantry fighting vehicles BMP-3 and advanced IFVs on the Kurganets 25 track platform with the Polha combat module of the 27th Guard Sevastopol Motor Rifle Brigade. Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Zhukov is commanding the parade formation. 12 infantry fighting vehicles have become reliable assistance by Major Alexander Gabarev combat conditions. Now is the time for a column of T-72 BZM main battle tanks of the 1st Guards Chertkov Tank Regiment holding 6 orders. Major Pavel Yakovlev leads the parade formation. Marching through Red Square, the column of the 1st Guard Sevastopol Motor Rifle Regiment. It features Russia's state-of-the-art armored vehicles, the T-90M Prorыв tanks. Next is a column commanding the formation is Major Nafis BVM tanks from the 12th Guards Shepetovka Tank Regiment, led by Major Alexander Gabarev. Representing the missile force and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation is a column from the 34th Guards Perikop Artillery Division, equipped with 152mm square, the column of the 1st Guard Sevastopol Motor commanding the parade formation features Russia's state-of-the-art armored vehicles, the T-90 and the self-propelled howitzers commanding the formation enemy outposts and military equipment at maximum range and in minimal time. For the first time on Red Square, the missile force and artillery artillery system of the Russian Federation is a column from the 34th Guards Perikop chassis along with modern models of 152mm systems, tornado self-propelled howitzers, commanding the parade formation is Major Mikhail Sizov. Commanding information is Captain self-propelled howitzers allow the crews to destroy enemy outposts and military equipment to deal maximum damage to enemy forces. For the first time on Red Square, now the US 152mm precision system M missile system from the 448th Mounted Brigade named chassis designer modern models of multiple launch rocket systems, tornado guards, and the heavy flamethrower military exploits have been recognized with 7 commanding the formation is Captain the ceremonial formation is Major Alexander Power. These systems allows our troops to deal maximum damage to enemy forces. Now making their debut on Red Square is a column of the 7th Separate Unmanned Systems Regiment, featuring various types of UAVs and loitering high-precision Iskander-M missile systems from the 448th Missile Brigade named after 51 designer Sergei Nipavitin, and the 112th Guards Novorossiysk Missile Brigade is Senior Lieutenant Grigory have been recognized all UAV decorations wide and leading the ceremonial formation military operation Alexander aerial reconnaissance, fire adjustment, and elimination of enemy armored vehicles. Entering Red Square are the Russian making their debut on Red Square, joining the parade the 7th Separate Unmanned Systems Regiment, featuring various types of UAVs and loitering air defense missile regiment of the Russian Aerospace Force, commanded by Major Alexei Klimbarotko. The S-400 system enables Russia to maintain efficient air defense against all types of air and space threats, which have been confirmed during the special military UAVs have seen wide and effective use in the special military operation for aerial reconnaissance, fire adjustment, and elimination of enemy armored vehicles. Airborne troops. Entering Red Square are the Russian Aerospace Force troops. Two-layer joining the parade are Red Square multi-purpose Triumphs and carriers called missile systems of the 584th formation is commanded by Major Regiment of the Russian Aerospace Force, commanded by personnel Alexei Klimbarotko. Any point S-400 system allows Russia to maintain efficient air defense, challenging all types of air and space threats, which has been confirmed during the special military operation. Next to joining the Red Square is the formation of the Strategic Missile Forces. First is the parade formation of the 54th Division with autonomous launchers armored personal carriers missile system, or Shell. The formation is commanded by Major Vasily Menchenin is commanding the formation. Joint landing yards missile system is capable of any point of deployment and overcoming paratroopers to complete future missile challenging tasks. Missile units equipped with yard systems are the backbone of Russia's mobile nuclear force. Leading through Red Square is the formation of the Strategic Missile Forces. First is the last formation Red Square is the formation with autonomous armored personal carriers on the missile system, bearing the flags of the branches of Lieutenant Colonel Vasily Menshevich, commanding the formation as Lieutenant Colonel is capable of concealed deployment and overcoming both current and future missile defense systems. Missile units equipped with yard systems are the backbone of Russia's mobile nuclear force. The last to appear on Red Square is the formation of wheeled armored personal carriers on the Boomerang formation, bearing the renowned aerobatic teams armed forces of the Russian Federation, commanding the formation as Lieutenant Colonel leading the group is Colonel Andrei Alexeyev. As the tradition goes, the parade formation is concluded by 6 Su-25 attack aircraft painting the skies above the capital in the colors of the national flag of the Russian Federation. Leading the formation is Lieutenant Colonel Vladimir Mordasov. In the sky, we see the Kubinka Diamond formation performed by the renowned aerobatic teams, Russian Knights and Sweeps flying Su-30 and MiG-29 fighter jets. Leading the group is Colonel Andrei Alexeyev. At the finale of the military parade, the combined military band will perform the song Victory Day. As the tradition goes, the parade formation is concluded by 6 Su-25 attack aircraft painting the skies above the capital in the colors of the national flag of the Russian Federation. Leading the formation is Lieutenant Colonel Vladimir Mordasov. Finale of the military parade, the combined military band will perform the song Victory Day. The military parade marking the 80th anniversary of victory in the Great Patriotic War is coming to an end. The military band is leaving Red Square. Victory parade is over. Happy 80th anniversary of the great victory. Glory to the veterans of the Great Patriotic War. Happy Victory Day to all Russians. The military parade marking the 80th anniversary of victory in the Great Patriotic War is coming to an end. The military band is leaving Red Square. The victory parade is over. Happy 80th anniversary of the great victory. Glory to the veterans of the Great Patriotic War. Happy Victory Day to all Russians. Hurrah! Comrades, officers, attention. Greetings, sir, the Chief Conductor, greetings, Deputy Commander of Ground Forces, and the head of the parade column. Greetings, sir, the head of the General Military Academy. head of the Moscow Military Music School, the head of the Preobrazhensky Regiment. Greetings, sir. Comrades, officers, attention. Commander of the historic company, congratulations. Commander of the historic regiment, greetings. Sir, commander of the chief conductor, greetings. Infantry company, commander of the historic ground forces, the head of the commander of the historic navy unit, commander of the historic sappers unit, the head of the commander of the historic scouts unit, greetings, sir. Head of the commander of the historic unit school, greetings, sir. Head of the Preobrazhensky regiment, greetings, sir. Commander of the Azerbaijani Red Formation, greetings, sir. Commander of the historic deputy chief of the Relations Defense Ministry, the head of the historic regiment, head of the Republic of Kyrgyzstan Infantry Formation, greetings, commander of the head of the historic pilots Tajikistan Parade Formation Unit, greetings, commander of the head of the Turkmenistan's Parade Unit, commander of the historic sappers unit, head of the Uzbekistan Scouts Unit, greetings, sir. Commander of the historic unit, greetings, sir. Commander of the Azerbaijani Red Formation, greetings, sir. Deputy Chief of the Defense Ministry, the head of the Kazakhstan Parade Formation, greetings, sir. I represent the Honor Guard of China, the head of relations, sir. Republic of Kyrgyzstan's Parade Formation, greetings, sir. The head of the Tajikistan Parade Formation, commander unit, of Mongolia's Parade Formation Unit, greetings. The head of the Turkmenistan's Parade Unit Formation, greetings, sir. Commander of Myanmar's Uzbekistan's Parade Formation Unit, greetings. Head of the Moscow Suvorov Academy Parade Formation, Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the head of the Tver Suvorov School Parade Formation, greetings, sir. Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the head of the Nahimov Naval School, congratulations. I represent the Honor Guard of China, congratulations, head of the Kronstadt Naval School, commander of Mongolia's Parade Formation Unit, greetings. The Commander-in-Chief, the Parade Formation, commander of Myanmar's Formation Unit, the head of the Moscow Suvorov Academy Parade Formation, the Special Military Operation Veterans Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the head of the Tver Suvorov School Parade Formation, greetings, sir. Formation Commander, Comrade Supreme Commander of the Second Special Military Operation Veterans Parade Formation, congratulations, sir. Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, head of the Military University Parade Formation, greetings, Captain Dolbashko. Commander, Supreme Commander, Comrade Commander-in-Chief, greetings, the Parade Formation Unit, UNARM. Head of the Parade Formation Unit, the Special Military Operation Veterans Parade Formation, head of the Service Women Commander of the Second Special Military Operation Veterans Parade Formation, congratulations, Supreme Commander-in-Chief, head of the Military University Air Force Academy, greetings. Commander, Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the head of the Aerospace Majest's congratulations on the victory. Congratulations, sir. Head of the Parade Formation Unit, the Deputy Chief of the head of the Service Women Parade Formation Unit, head of the Higher Engineering Military School. Greetings, sir. Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, head of the Naval Air Force Academy, the grade. Congratulations, sir. Mr. Supreme Commander-in-Chief, Deputy Chief of the Pacific Majest's Academy, commanding, congratulations, sir. Captain First Rank, Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, the Deputy Chief of the head of the Missile Forces Academy, congratulations, sir. Head of the Higher Engineering Military School. Greetings, sir. Deputy Chief of the Military Academy, head of the Naval Corps, named after Peter, head of the Ryazan Airborne Troops Parade Formation, Deputy Chief of the Pacific Higher Commanding, head of the Moscow Border Relations Troops Academy. Congratulations, sir. Head of the Missile Forces Academy. Congratulations, sir. Head of the Military Engineering Academy. Greetings, sir. Congratulations. Deputy Chief of the Military Academy. Head of the Military Academy of the Biological, Chemical, and Radiological Defense. Congratulations, sir. Head of the 30th Separate Railroad Head of Brigade. The Moscow Border Troops Academy. Congratulations, sir. Head of the Military Police Parade Formation Head Unit. Of the Military Engineering Academy. Greetings, sir. Congratulations. Head of the Military Academy of the Biological, Chemical, and Radiological Defense. Congratulations, sir. Head of the 30th Separate Head of the Brigade Civil Defense of the Emirkam of Russia. Greetings, sir. Head of the Military Police Parade General Formation Unit. Greetings, sir. Head of the All Russian Civil Defense of the Emirkam of Russia. Greetings, sir. Ataman of the Cuban General Kuznetsov. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. Congratulations. Ataman of All Russian Kazakh Society, Kuznetsov. Greetings, sir. Ataman of the Cuban Kazakh Army. Greetings, sir. Congratulations. Ataman of the Terik Host, Kazakh Host. Greetings, sir. Ataman of the Terik Host, Kazakh Host. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. Ataman of Don Host. General Major Belikov. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. General Major Belikov. Greetings, sir.
위대한 전승들의 대통령 논직에 열렬한 축하와 뜨거운 동의를 표합니다.
Великой Победе разрешите сердечно поздравить вас
Allow me to cordially congratulate you on this great holiday and express my deepest support for you.
대통령님 높은 평가에 사의를 표합니다. 조선인민군 제 총참모부 부총장장 겸 정찰총장 장장상호 안녕하십니까. 당신을 만나 뵙게 돼서 영광입니다. 조선민주공화국 방송 제1부상 겸 정학장 중랑 장관 당신을 만나고 뵙게 되어 영광입니다.
총참모부 의료공부대 중장 김명철.
My best regards for all the soldiers, for all the warriors.
총참모부 5위대 소장, 의료공부대 소장 신금철.
General Major of 525th Unit. To all your troops, to all your soldiers, my warmest regards. All the best. My best regards to all the soldiers, all the troops. All the best.
Великой победе разрешите сердечно поздравить вас и
Allow me to cordially congratulate you on this great holiday and express my deepest support for you.
자유를 표합니다. 전인민군 제 총참모부 부총장 겸 경찰 당장 장호 안녕하십니까. 당신을 만나 뵙게 돼서 영광입니다.
정참모부 의료공부대 중장 김명철.
My best regards for all the soldiers, for all the warriors.
청참모부 5위대 소장 공부대 소장 신금철
General Major of 525th. Unit, to all your troops, to all your soldiers, my warmest regards. All the best. My best regards to all the soldiers, all the troops.
감사합니다.
All the best.